This is Maggie out of Sherlock Home Inspections. Phone number is 971-212-7481. Website address is yourinspectionneeds.com. Today's date is Tuesday, May 28th, 2024. The address we're inspecting today is 19221 Kayenta Place, Oregon City, Oregon, 97045. We are about to perform a video inspection of the property's main sewer line through the front yard exterior cleanout. The equipment being used today is the Rigid Sea Snake. This is one of the best sewer cameras in the market today. Before we begin this video inspection, as we noted, some H sewer pipes made out of clay, concrete, cast iron, asbestos, and Orangeburg may be in good working order and may never have had a clogged or sewer backup before. However, due to real estate transactions, attorneys, and lawsuits, Sherlock Home Inspection must recommend the following to meet the current codes. All sewer pipes should be watertight, made out of cast iron, ABS 3034 or HDPE pipe with all appropriate fittings and couplers. All sewer pipes should be free from breaks, offsets, separations, tree roots, bellies, and party sewers. Sherlock Home Inspections recommends replacing any sewer pipe that does not meet these specifications. Here we go. We are in 4-inch ABS plastic drain piping. We are running some water from the kitchen sink to ensure that our pipe is watertight and is going to remain watertight throughout this inspection. Pipe shows no recent signs of blockage, buildup, or backup. It looks like the direction of the sewer pipe runs straight ahead to the street in front of the house, Kayenta Place. We like the 4-inch pipe, so it's a 4-inch sewer pipe, which today's standard is a 3-inch pipe. So we like the 4-inch pipe. There's just that much extra wiggle room and less chances of blockage and backup and stuff like that. So at 18 feet, we're going to transition. This signifies a few things. Signifies transitioning pipe size. So we're going from 4-inch pipe into a 5-inch pipe. Signifies transitioning pipe materials, ABS into 3034, and then lastly we're transitioning into a branch off the city lateral piping. And even though we entered the city lateral piping here, technically all of this will be buyer owner responsibility throughout the entire length, start to finish. Looks like they're using a flexible Fernco fitting right there, and those fittings they're flexible, so they kind of move. So it's not uncommon to be shifted the way it is a little bit. There's a little bit of a lip that you can feel as you cruise up over the top of this connection, but nothing too crazy. No concerns about it at this point. So again, we are in branch piping off the city lateral, and all of this would be considered owner responsibility. All of the water, everything is moving through nicely. Everything has a strong downhill pitch. We have not lost any water. Everything is moving really swiftly through the pipe, flying through downhill. So everything looks good. So far, so good. And it does look like we're coming upon the end of the line here. This is the one area right before, it looks like our lateral is right up there, up ahead. This is the one area where you can see things slow down a little bit right before the end. This is out there in the road. You can see when things don't move through as quickly, you have that tendency for the buildup on both sides of the line. So maybe wise to go into this knowing that periodically, and it could be every 10 years or so, you have the pipes blown out, have a professional pipe jetting maintenance, but as of right now, it's very minor. And the camera head never went underwater or anything like that. We're going to run a test on it and just kind of watch how it reacts with the water off. So we're going to, here's the end of the line, officially of 52 feet. We're going to turn off all the water, drain everything out of the pipe, look at the pipe one more time in reverse. Again, it looks like the last 8 feet or so, had a little bit of marginal pitch. So everything was flying through the pipe until you get to the last section. Then it slows down. When it slows down, again, you have that tendency for a little bit of buildup to happen. I would still think that the sewer pipe is working. It's still doing what we need it to do. And again, we're going to run a test on it right now. So we're going to drain everything out of the pipe, look at the pipe one more time in reverse. Because of the last section of marginal pitch, it would be wise to kind of go into knowing that, you know, we may have to have the pipes professionally jetted every so often. And again, it could be 5 years, 10 years, something like that. I'm assuming that the pipes have never been blown out, and that's as bad as it is for the age of the house. So maybe professional pipe jetting maintenance every 10 years or so, or as needed, and then of course monitoring. I'd recommend having a sewer scope every 3 years. Just keeping an eye on things, just watching to see if anything shifts or changes. Like I said, we have that flexible Fernco fitting, which is kind of known for moving around, bouncing around. But again, if you take a snapshot of the property currently today, the pipe appears to be in working condition and would pass inspection. And again, unless I see something significantly different on the pullback with the water drained out of there, again, the sewer pipe appears to be in working condition and passes inspection. I'm going to wait just a little bit longer for the rest of the residual water to make its way through. The kitchen sink water has been drained out, or has been turned off. And so we'll just wait for it to finish draining, and then we're going to look at those areas. What we're looking for is any sign that there's going to be standing water all day long, every day in the sewer pipe. You know, there will be a little bit, but you know, probably more residual than anything else. So I'm going to turn off the microphone now and wait for everything to finish draining. Okay, so we have drained everything out of the line, and again, we wanted to just run a test on it with the water off. The idea is that you turn off the water and the drain pipe should drain. So you can see that it does drain. Again, the sewer pipe passes inspection. There is a little bit of residual water hanging on, and then there is some buildup. Wouldn't be a bad idea to have a sewer scope every 3 years, just keeping an eye on things. And if conditions ever worsened, of course some repairs could be needed in the future. But if you take a snapshot of the property currently today, the pipe is definitely working, definitely doing what we need it to do, and passes inspection. And this buildup, this is kind of what I'm talking about. Again, with the water off, for the most part, everything drained right on out, which is great. But the buildup may need to be blown out, which is called professional pipe jetting maintenance. And that may need to be done every 10 years or so.